when they did my eye test, they're like, oh yeah, your eyes, they got a little bit worse, but they're pretty much kind of like very slightly from the last time. And I'm like, great. I don't know if that's like a fucking compliment or what the fuck was that supposed to mean? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you're a little bit more of a dick than you were last time, but you're pretty much still the same dickhead you were before. I don't understand what that means.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gardner. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.
We are back with another episode of the God's Hour podcast with your boy Big Sorbavelli, back in the place to be, La Merca Superior Palace 81 Studios. We are live in effect, live and direct. It's your boy Mr. 9 Times, and I'm fucking hot because I just went for a fucking walk. So I think I'm gonna put my hat to the side for a little bit. So I didn't got the shotty right here because I had it right here. My parents, they've been on a trip to Aruba, so they didn't take me. They left me here to fucking rot away. They left though, and I think they'll be back probably any minute now. So if they come and shit and they ruin the whole vibe, that's totally on them. Because my mom will freak the fuck out if she's seen the shotty right here. She just look at me like, all crazy. My mom is crazy. I don't like, for somebody who, or actually no, my mom is traumatized from my grandfather being like a negligent, kind of like irresponsible gun owner, because my grandfather served in World War II, which is cool, but he came through with PTSD, like Mino PTSD, who don't got PTSD that served in World War II, you know what I mean? And he just did a lot of stupid shit that I don't think I want to divulge right now into the podcast. But if they come through at any point, it'll definitely show on my face, because I've had so much peace and quiet without my parents. Mostly it's just, I miss, I don't see my dad. So it's kind of like normal. I only see him probably like maybe once or twice a week. And my mom I see like every day, and it's just like, my mom is like super overbearing, I love my mom to death, but she's too much like all the time. And I'm glad that I don't work part-time anymore, because my mom, I would just see my mom all the fucking time. And my mom is fucking crazy. My mom, if you think I'm crazy and the shit I talk is crazy, you would be like, dog, you are a fucking tenth of your mom. Because my mom is out of her fucking mind. And everyone's crazy. My tia, God rest her soul, my tia Pati, she would have the famous quote of, everyone's crazy, it's just some people are more crazier than others, which I totally agree with, because my mom is fucking out there, you know what I mean? We got a few things to cover. I don't know where I want to go, but yeah, I've just had like peace and quiet, just this, whenever my parents leave, I just have the whole house to myself. It's fucking awesome. I don't have to worry about whatever, my mom mostly, yeah, I just think it's dope that I could fucking be by myself. And yeah, it's just I could be by myself, you know what I mean? Kind of wish it was different. I kind of wish I had like a normal mom, whatever that means. I don't know what a normal mom is. I don't think I've ever had one or experienced one like that. My mom has just always been like nosy and like overbearing and annoying and fucking, I don't think there's been a period where me and my mom have had like a relationship to where it's like I confide in her and all that. It's very like surface level shit. You know, my mom will just be too much a lot of the times, and my coping mechanism to that is to just go like gray rock and fucking just like leave me alone. Like, I don't want to deal with you and your explosive ass energy, because my mom will flip. It'll be like, it'll go from like very loving to very fucking like, she'll just go like 180 on you. She'll be like, just to give like an example, she'll be like, oh my God, I haven't missed you. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my God, this one time with fucking Karen and my other friends, you know, my friends, and, you know, they want to do this and that, you know, and then and she'll keep talking about herself for like a long time. And then she'll be like, oh, but anyways, how have you been? I'm like, did you just not have a fucking like anxiety attack on me right now? You know what I mean? This is why I have anxiety, guy, because you bring home all this crazy shit that you'd never bother to heal in your life, and you put it all on me, and now I have to fucking walk around with this mean fucking like void in my fucking heart because you decided to just be crazy. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too much shit about my mom, and here I go not fucking. Okay, so we're on good times. These God's Hour episodes, because I got the new camera, are gonna be shorter. They're gonna be shorter. Probably just gonna do like 35 minutes now, because it's taking up a lot of space. Once I do longer episodes, I'll have like a whole new computer set up and all that shit. I just need to buy a new computer. But I don't know if I said this, but I passed probation. Everybody clap it up for your boy, Big Sir Bavelli. Passed probation. All you motherfuckers can suck my dick. All the haters out there that wanted me gone and shit like that, you should have got the job done when you had the chance, guy. Because now you done really fucked up. Now it's like, now I told the homies, you know what I mean? Now it's time to play. Now play ball, because I can't believe how stupid people are thinking that there are little agendas of negativity. I literally, there's like one fool that I'll see for every now and then, and this fool like look at me and like just like walk away and shit. There's like two fools like that. Like, fool, yeah, fool, like your mission is done. It's a done dilly. Now it'll really be hard to get me the fuck out of anywhere, because now when I first came in, it was like I didn't know how the game worked. Now I'm really familiar with how the game works over here, and it's like, fuck y'all. Like the union workplace environment is so different from like a non-union work. Like a non-union work environment is like, okay, you get disciplined, 3 strikes you're out type shit, and 2 strikes you're out if you still work for these fucking feds over here. With the union, it's kind of like there's like checks and balances before you even get 1 strike. So fools, if they're smart enough like me, they won't even get 1 strike because of how smart they move, even if they do get in the jam. Quick fix check. I got Ray Tracer Apex. Apex is 501s. The Imperial Somos Leones. T. Moss Agate ring, pinky ring, and I want to take this shit off because it's too fucking big. And yeah, this is too big on my pinky, and I'd have to. And the shoes are a half size fucking big, and I didn't even realize that till I laced them up, and I'm like, they don't even feel like how they feel. So yeah, I'm definitely like at least a half size smaller. So I'm 11 and a half and not a 12 like I thought I would. But it's weird because I'm a 12 in Air Maxes. So I want to say I'm a 12 in Stan Smiths and Air Maxes, but I'm an 11 and a half in mostly everything else. If they run a little big, I think they're like, these are true to size, and if they run bigger, like I'm a 12. So, you know, double J Hello Kitty bracelets. Let me look up on fucking, let me just look these, let me Santi just texted me right now. Let me send me a link to your track. Which one? I'm doing a podcast right now. I'm doing a podcast episode right now. Okay, Santi, I'm gonna have to text you back in the morning or whenever you wake up if you don't text me back. Okay, let's see. Ray Tracer Apex. Damn, they don't even have them. How much are these for? Can you even get these? These are fly. $100. I want to say ray tracers are around the $100 range. Let's see, but it sucks because these are fucking fly, and I gotta get them in a fucking 11 and a half. Fuck, man, why do I do this to myself? Like, this is why. It's just now I feel now I think I'm gonna give these away. Who's a fucking 12? Ray Tracer Apex. Let's see. Who sells Filas? I don't see the ones I'm rocking right now. I got a fully loaded Glock. Great. Let me just take up so much fucking. Oh, okay. Here we go. How much fucking? What size are these? 10. UK shoe size. Men's size 11. No, thank you. I got a fully loaded Glock. I got a fully loaded Glock. Motherfucker. All right, so they're probably around. All right, it doesn't even matter, right? Let's get in what I wanted to talk about. Talk about it. It was Presley's birthday today. I had no money, right? So it was like all his party shit was out the window for the day. And then I'm super busy tomorrow, or I guess later on today since it's already 1 a.m. But whatever. Like, I think I'm still gonna go take him to the pet store, and we're gonna go find some bitches and for him and blunts and bitches and bones, something like that. Something really cool. I'm gonna be like, you walk up in there, yo, dog, get me. You got party hats? Get me party hats. One of your finest champagnes. 2 bitches, white. I need you to come through with the fucking peanut butter bacon bit treats. And pig's feet. You feel me? Let me see. Independent entertainers followed you right now. Okay, fuck you. I don't know who that is. Oh, I thought you asked me to listen to one of your songs. I'm a dumbass. Yes, you are, Santi. Yes, you are. No, I'm just playing around. Here we go with this shit. What was I talking about right now? Oh yeah, Presley, it's his birthday. He's 12 years old. I put it on Instagram. Like, I can't believe a puppy, my grandmother basically asked my sister to take care of, which I'm taking. He's like mine. She's relinquished her rights. She's excommunicado as far as like, the family. So it's like, Presley's mine. He'll forever and always be mine. And, yeah, I love him forever. I'm a firm believer in like dogs are way better than people. I feel like, in the Mexican community, it's either you hate dogs or you love dogs, and I just don't be around people that hate dogs. I feel like you can suck a dick if you don't like animals in general, and especially dogs. Like, I could give a fuck if you don't like cats. Like me, I don't. Their fucking pheromones or whatever. I'm really like I get allergic to dogs. So with cats. So with dogs, it's a better medium. Let me see. Today's mathematics is knowledge, understanding all. No, wait, no, it's not. All right, today's now it just throws all my shit off. So today's mathematics is November 14th. Knowledge and freedom, culture, justice, all being born to power refinement. Now that's an interesting one because you put all your knowledge into knowing your culture, your freedoms, and the justice you have, and that's all going towards power refinement, which means the more you know about your culture, the more you're going to know about the certain freedoms you have, so you can enact this adjustment and the power you have, and then refine that all together. I think it's really important to know, like, just to have knowledge, right? So, because if you, it's always number one, step number one is knowledge. So, if you don't know anything, you should probably shut the fuck up, especially when you don't know shit about other cultures, right? Because in that lies the power to do other actions, right? So, like this dude at work, we're talking about pozole or something like that, Mexican foods, right? Because like it was cold, and then this fool goes, "Oh yeah, all those beaner foods," and I'm like, "Really, Dick?" It's like I wanted to tell him, "Really, Dick? Like it's Dia de los Muertos, and you're coming over here with that bullshit. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all when people just blatantly are racist in the fucking workplace environment." And then the super was there. Didn't I just talk about this like last week or something? I don't know. If let's just say I didn't, right? And you're a new time listener, fuck this fool. If I didn't like him before, I really don't like him now. And I really think I said this last week, but it doesn't matter, right? Just to recap. So there it goes with, if you don't know the culture around you, you're gonna look really fucking stupid. Cause I don't give a fuck what you are, bro. You're working in a predominantly Mexican environment. And in this particular environment is really interesting because I want to say it's predominantly Mexican, but there are also, black, for lack of better term. I like saying specifically like Mexican, right? But I don't know what these fools are. Like, I don't know if they could be fucking Guyanese, they could be Jamaican. Like, I don't know what they are. So we'll just say brown. How about that? There's fucking brown people, just so we can all be equal, right? Equal rights. Fucking brown people, Asian, a fucking whatever, Middle Eastern or whatever these fools are. It's a good melting pot of people at work, right? So you would think some people would have a little bit more coot to fucking be respectful. But no, some assholes, they don't understand that. So it's very important to have your knowledge and your culture, freedom, and your justices. And then it's just power, man. If I know I can speak multiple languages, then I could go to trips to fucking Greece and Africa and all these other places, speak the language to blend in better with the peoples. And it's like, that's power, man. Like, that's the good power, where you could have the power to just kick it with people. And that's just like a very, very small niche, like going off the top of my head type shit. You know what I mean? I didn't write that down. I like writing them down and giving you today's mathematics, but that's just what I have for y'all. You know what I mean? So just be wise and be wary that you have to know certain things about your culture, because that's power. And then you could refine that and then do whatever else you need to do after that. You know what I mean? Since I passed probation, I got new benefits and all that, way better benefits. So I go to the dentist and I tell them, "Oh, I forgot my benefits card," because usually you need your card, their information to put it in the system. And they're like, "Oh, what's your dental plan under?" And I told them, Delta, and they looked it up, boom, just like that. And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, how the fuck can you do that?" I was when I had got my glasses from this one place, when they did my eye test, they're like, "Oh yeah, your eyes, they got a little bit worse, but they're pretty much kind of like very slightly from the last time." And I'm like, "Great. I don't know if that's like a fucking compliment or what the fuck was that supposed to mean?" Like, you know what I mean? "Oh, you're a little bit more of a dick than you were last time, but you're pretty much still the same dickhead you were before." I don't understand what that means, but they had my prescription on file already. So the fact that these fools could just pull up your fucking whatever information they can about you, I think that's weird. Like when the IRS automatically knows, like, "Oh, okay, you work for here, you work for this, you got the check from here," and then it's all in the sistema. Like the fact that you get your whatever the taxes done and you can file for it. Like they know, like there's no running around the IRS. Like when people think they could just run on the plug with that type of shit, it's like, no, bro, you're not. Even if you can't skate and you find these loopholes, they're still gonna spin the block on you and be like, "Wait a minute." They're gonna know the paper trail and be like, "Okay, so how can you afford this, these things. Like, they're gonna find all your expenses and all your bills and all your checks that you're getting or whatever money, and they're gonna be talking about, okay, so how were you able to afford this and not pay your taxes on that? Like, people don't even know. I think it's called a forensic accounting or something like that, where they just fucking do a deep dive on your shit, and they're like, okay, yeah, well, buddy, we got news for you. You're an idiot. Congratulations, you're a dumb fuck. I think that's wild interesting. The information sharing is fucking scary, but you know, they could just pull up your medical history and your insurance automatically, and it's fucking crazy. Buckshot Shorty from the legendary group Boot Camp Click, Black Moon, he was jumped by some like fucking gangsters over like some housing scam shit, and Buckshot knew, I guess, like the leader of the fucking the Blue Bucks clan or whatever the fuck these fools are going under. But there's a video of them jumping Buckshot, and it looks super fucked up. Like you could sick tell they assaulted the fuck out of Buckshot. And I think it's corny. I think it's really fucking stupid. I think to be getting clout off of the elderly like that is some fucking horse shit. I feel like the ramifications, however you want to say it, are not going to be great at all. This is the part about fools that think they're so super gangster and they can't get to, like, Buckshot is a beloved person, and when you fuck with people like that, you better be from fucking Des Moines or some shit like that, to where you're unfucking reachable, unattainable. My eyes are getting heavy, but Buckshot, I love Buckshot, and it goes to the Danny Trejo shit, where these fools, they feel like they could just punk on whoever, and it's like, no, bro, you can't just do that. You can't just punk the elderly. That's not cool. Like assaulting an old man guy, like over here, those are like not good charges at all. You know what are good charges? Murder, fucking like assault with a deadly weapon, or aggravated robbery, assault and battery, shit like that. Those are good charges. The bad charges, pedophilia, rape, anything that involves women and children, any one of those shits are bad charges. Assaulting the elderly might be like the entry level to like bad charges, but still, you will get a knife in the sun don't shine spots so fast out here for doing stupid shit like that. You will be brought up in court for these charges, and you will be fucking executed upon with whatever consequences needed to be had in the politics of the incarceration system. And that's not like no snitch shit that I'm saying. It's just more so what it is. I know they're calling Buckshot a snitch, but it's like, bro, this dude's, he's old. He's like just trying to, do his business or whatever. I don't give a fuck if he called the cops on you, bro. It's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. He tried to talk to you guys. You didn't want to listen. He called the cops, which is well within his right. I mean, he's not doing no street shit. I could understand if he was pumping for somebody and then he called the cops on y'all. Okay, great. Like, all right, he's a snitch at that point. But he got nothing to do with y'all. He's not in no street shit. He's an old man. He's trying to do his business. And you guys are over here beating up an old man. Come on, bro. Y'all get dumb fucks of the week. Go to the people that jump. Buckshot. Buckshot is in good spirits. I watch. Shout out to Rockness Monster. He does his blogs and all that shit. So shout out to both of them and the whole boot camp clique to relay the message that Buckshot, he's in good spirits. But I just pray that everything goes well with this whole situation with Buckshot. I hope he does like some sort of like legal action against them, because that's not cool, bro. And in the day and age where there's cameras everywhere, why are you recording yourself beating up an old man? You're a fucking idiot. Dumb, super dickhead, dumb fucks of the week. That's like the first ever on the God's Hour. I don't know how we got to this point, but we gave it to y'all. Whoever these idiots, these young fucking stupid dopey ass kids that swear they're fucking hard as fuck, ooh, you're so fucking tough beating up an old man. Why don't you run up on Debo or something like that? You didn't ever got no points in the hood, like I always say, to beating up, defenseless, people that are smaller than you. Like, if anything, you should get fucked up for that type of shit. All right, where we going next? Is buying women's shoes that I think are really dope. Is that weird? Am I considered a cross dresser? Am I? I've heard different shit about this, right? The consensus is if the fucking they say that if the women's shoes, if they're not sought after and you like them and you can find them in your size, I guess it's acceptable. But I'm a size an 11 and a half. Is that like a 14 or some shit in women's shoes? I don't know. I don't feel comfortable buying women's shoes. They're not gonna have like a size 14. I'm gonna look this up actually. What size am I? What size am I? Am I in women's shoes? Men's to women. A men's shoe 7 is roughly equivalent to a women's 9. So yeah, I'd be like a 13 and a half. Which I'm not. Who the fuck is gonna make a size 13 and a half women's shoes? Like let's be real, y'all. Which I think is bullshit because a men's shoe will be like $300 and a women's shoe will be like $100 in the fucking on the stock X. And I need a sponsorship from somebody. Fila, Adidas, Nike. I'm very open to sponsorship. StockX. Whoever wants to give me the big bag for the God's Hour podcast, I hope y'all come through for your boy. You are always welcome to give me a bag, and I will gladly shout you out with your sneakers, and I will wear them and holla at your boy. But I feel like with women's shoes, I'm not gonna do it. I feel like if I ever, it's like I seen somebody, some dudes wearing Toms. Why are you wearing Toms, guy? That's a chick shoes, and like that's super like old school shit now. But I saw a dude wearing a pair of Bobs. You're not even gonna wear the fucking on brand shits. You're gonna wear the. I feel the same way about Doc Martens. Doc Martens not a male boot to me. That's a very feminine boot. But if you like the boots, I guess you could wear them. But I think I known women that they've worn Doc Martens, and I think Doc Martens are super sexy. Like I know this one girl, she would wear like leggings with like burgundy Doc Martens. Oh my God. Like I love mommies that could dress fly. Like I always love fly mommies. I think a big thing for me, a big thing that I love in women is like being independent, having like your own thing. You got your own thing going on, very independent. But style, that drives me fucking like insane. Like that spins my head around. If like, oh, I see a woman and she got style. I know this girl, you know, I had a super crush on her in high school, but she would wear shit like, you know, leggings, like burgundy or like black Doc Martens, fucking whatever, like rock shirts, jean jacket, glasses, and she had like beautiful like brunette fucking like curly or straight hair. I mean, dude, oh my God. I was like I was just like, I'm not even gonna do this right now on the podcast, but yeah, fly mommy. I still think about her, and whatever, like going back to like, you know, shit changes, life goes on, and whatever. Women are like flowers. If you can't pick them, leave them alone. That's a super bar. And this podcast will not be called Women Are Like Flowers. Let's see. Working overtime. A lot of the homies, they be working overtime because they're like, yeah, you got to get your money, dog. Overtime, dog. Got to get your money. I say, yo, working overtime is cool. If you need the money, you need the money, right? But check this out. You can't put a price on my freedom. I'm so glad I didn't work. I'm not ever going to work on my off days unless I really have to, and it's mandatory. But you cannot put a price on freedom. For the people who have to work overtime because they got bills, family, or whatever, I feel for you. Go get your paper. Go do what you got to do. But check this out. You will never, ever, ever see me working overtime, especially on my days off, because number one, I fucking work far as fuck. So if it was down the street, I'd be more than happy to do 2 hours every day because it would even it out. You know, my time is fucking precious, it's valuable, and I do not give a fuck about money. when it comes to like, this is my freedom, bro. You cannot put a price. You can't tell me that, you get time and a half. Fuck time and a half. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck time and a half. It's like, I'm chilling, bro. You can't put a price on this. The time I do in my podcast and my business and all that, you can't put a price on it. So it's just like, working OT is fine, but my freedom is invaluable. I guess is invaluable the right word, or it's, I don't know. Let's see. Invaluable. Why do I feel like it means nothing? Why do I feel like invaluable means nothing? Yeah, indispensable. Yeah. So yeah, I was right. It's invaluable, and I got that from Blood In, Blood Out. Shout out to that movie. Let's see. Going back to women, man. Women who like smoke, do drugs, not weed, cigarettes, and women who drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, I find very unattractive. I get it though. I guess I'll tolerate it at a certain point, but right now in my life, I do not want to be around any women that like do drugs or drink. I think it's trashy. You go to Mexico, there's women that machismo women though. We're talking tough fucking women though that, you know, they smoke cigarettes and drink, which I think is fucking crazy. It's totally not. Women who like, I feel like women who smoke cigarettes, I think it's just like dirty over here. But in Mexico, it's like, that's actually like a fucking thing. So I don't know. I love women. I think women are the most beautiful creatures on the planet. But when you want to just pollute your body and all that, I don't understand it. You know, especially with me, like to get on my level now, you can't be doing none of that shit, because I've done that and I've tolerated it around other women, and it's fine. Like that was then, but this is now. You know, so I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not trying to say like you're a fucking like a crack addict or whatever, even though I pretty much implied that. But I don't know. I think it's trash. So women out there, get your shit together. I don't really feel like I could be anybody's judge, but I think it's just better. Like, just don't pollute your body. Like, you could quit, say no, like Nancy Reagan said, and just better yourself. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Let's see what else we got. The Gardner. Our Gardner's a weird guy. I don't know what's up with him. Presley don't like him. My rule of thumb is Presley don't like you, I don't like you. It's fuck you. Fuck you and your mom's a bitch, right? The Gardner's a weird guy. He be gardening and shit. He knows I'm like walking through the block, right? He could easily say what up. He could easily like, he knows I'm like walking around, but he wants to wear like a fucking, his like sombrero and like look at me like fucking, you know, through the corners of his fucking eyes and shit, and just fucking and just look away and shit. Like, bro, say what's up to me, bro. I'll gladly say what's up. I feel like ever since my dad gave him my shoes, he's been like real, like if my dad went around my back to go give him my shoes, like, no, bitch, like my dad, I gave them to my dad, you know. My dad can do whatever I don't care. Even if my dad went into my closet and gave away my shoes that I, you know, don't really rock, I'd be mad, but whatever, right? I don't give a fuck. You know, so the Gardner, it's like, bro, see what's up, bro. Stop being fucking weird. Are Gardners from Mexico, are they all weird, or is it just him? It's just him, right? Okay. Let's see what else. Tyson versus Jake Paul. I got my money on Tyson, but I feel like Jake Paul is gonna win. I really do feel like Tyson is way past his fucking prime. I don't know why he took this fight, but I feel like they'll be in cahoots. I feel like it'll come down to like a decision. I feel like Jake Paul's gonna win. I feel like the odds are with him to win. But who knows? Hopefully Tyson knocks his punk ass the fuck out. I don't know why Tyson took this fight. I feel like Tyson's, when was it? Did he fight? Who did he fight? Roy Jones or something? I don't know. Now I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now. I don't know why Mike Tyson took this fucking fight. I don't know. I just been seeing his ads around and shit, and that ad, and I don't know. I think it's supposed to be going down this Saturday. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say other than fucking, I hope Tyson knocks Jake Paul the fuck out. The champ is here. The champ is here. Let's see. Okay, we'll end this on. I have family members that I feel like are jealous of me, not just other people, but like family members that like secretly hate on me and talk shit about me because like of the shit, either the shit I rap about or the shit I do. And it's like, okay, from your eyes, maybe I didn't grow up in the hood and and I didn't, right? Like, but I get that I didn't grow up in the hood and the projects and fucking I was never like poor, so to speak. You know, there's definitely times where I went hungry, not for long, but yeah, I know what it's like to be hungry. But you know, to fucking blatantly like try to disrespect me and try to be like, oh well, he has no right to be talking about this. Like, what did you go through? You always had it good. Like, bitch, you were never with me my whole fucking life. So to fucking go out of your way and make it seem like I can't express myself artistically